Mrs. Rooney and her two daughters, Sandy and Tammy, received a sum of money from Mr. Rooney. The ratio of the amount of money received by Mrs. Rooney to the amount of money by Sandy was 10:3. This is this is Sandy. The ratio amount of money received by Sandy to the amount of money received by Tammy is 5:6. So this is Sandy, this is Tammy. After Mrs. Rooney donated 20% of her share to charity, and Sandy donated 1/3 of her share to Children's Society, Mrs. Rooney had 4,158 more than Tammy. A comparison. How much money did the three of them receive from Mr. Rooney? Very lengthy question, but easy. We look at this portion first. The ratio that Mrs. Rooney received by and Sandy is this one. Look at that one. And then Sandy and Tammy is this one. We settle this thing first. The one I highlight in yellow. We settle that one first. I want to know exactly how many units each of them have. Okay. I have Mrs. Rooney, Sandy, Tammy. Okay. Got the box ready. We cut into three rows. Put in the information. So the first row is this first ratio. The second row will be this second ratio. Okay, we have the first ratio and the second ratio. The first ratio is 10 units and then followed by 3 units here. Then we have Sandy and Tammy. This is 5 units and then this is 6 units. You can see that Sandy repeats herself. Okay, so you know what concept this is, repeated identity concept. So this one must times 5 times 3. Here times 5, here also times 5. Here times 3, here also times 3. Final, this is the final one. This is 50 units, 15 units, 18 units. Okay, settle. Each of them have this much. And this whole row is the before information for me to apply later on. I'm going to use the BCA later on, right? Now, we move on to this one. Mrs. Rooney donated 20% of her share. Okay, I'm going to go through from here to here. Can you see the green portion now? Okay, let me highlight the one in green. Donated 20%, donated 1/3. I'm doing this first. Okay, so all this information, the donated and donated, you know that this is the change. This is the change. There's a change. This is my before. This is my change, right? So 20% means 20 over 100 equals to 1/5. Units. This is donated. This is before. Whose before is this? Mrs. Rooney. Now let's look at Mrs. Rooney before here. 50 units, here 5 units. Same or not? Not the same. Change. So here times 10, here times 10 equals to, now it is 50 units, right? The top one is 10 units. Means she donated 10 units. Okay. This one, this is Sandy. Okay. Donated 1/3. Units. This is donated. And this is her before. Okay, so this one, you look at Sandy before. She have 15 units here. Over here is 3. Again, not the same. So times 5 here and times 5 here equals to 5 unit over 15 units. Okay, so this is the donated part for Sandy. Yeah. So here are all the information that you're going to plot out later on. So I'm going to draw the table now. Smaller one over here. Cut out into 2 columns. You have Mrs. Rooney and Sandy. Before, change, and after. The before information is from the previous box. We're going to just carry over. Mrs. Rooney and Sandy. 50 unit, Sandy is 15 units. Okay. So Mrs. Rooney donated. Donated is the change, right? So she donated 10 units here. Sandy donated 5 units. So this is our change for Sandy. Minus 5. Donated means giveaway, so it's minus. You do not add in. Then you go down the column. 50 units minus 10 units, you get 40 units. 15 minus 5, you get 10 units, right? Then they are saying to compare between Mrs. Rooney and Tammy. Mrs. Rooney and Tammy. Compare. Minus. So you have 40 units minus 18 units. That will be 22 units. This is the comparison which was given to us. 4158 is $4158. 1 unit is 189. You know how I get that, right? I divide 4158 divided by 22. I get that. Now they ask how much money did the 3 of them receive from Mr. Rooney? 3 of them receive means I want to know the total that they receive. Look back at the before. Plus equals to 83 unit. This is what I want to find. 83 unit means 189 times your 83, you get $15,687. Answer.